Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good. So today we are going to make a review video of handheld sewing machine. So this is our product. Watch this video fully without skipping and let us know your thoughts and your queries in the comment box. If you like the video, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get notification of all our new videos. So let's begin the video.
Hi friends, so today we are going to review the handheld sewing machine, also known as handy stitch machine. This machine is small in size, light in weight, and it is easy to be carried if you are traveling or going outside. This machine works on 4 pieces of AA batteries, and this machine is good for small repair jobs. I have purchased this machine from a local shop. Its price ranges between 10 to 15 USD, and in INR it ranges between 800 to 1000 rupees. So now without taking much time, we will open the box to see what comes inside. So we will remove everything whatever was inside and keep the box separately. Also friends, this machine is available on all the leading e-commerce websites such as Amazon.com and Flipkart. So the first thing what we get is the user manual. This is a full detailed user manual. In this you can get all the information related to using this machine. I suggest you to not to throw this user manual because you will be requiring this a lot if you are a first time user of this machine. The next thing which comes inside the box is the bonus pouch. As you can see here, inside this pouch a lot of things has been provided which we will be going through in the latter part of the video. The third item is the machine itself. As you can see here, the machine comes in white color. It's made of good quality plastic material. As you can see here, there is a small piece of cloth inside the machine. This is provided from the manufacturer for testing the device. On the top of the machine, you can see the operating switch using which you have to operate this machine. Behind this switch, there is a lock provided. It is usually recommended to keep the machine in locked position whenever it is not in use. Also, as you can see here, there is a small adapter input on the machine using which you can operate the machine electrically with the help of an adapter. The next important part of the machine is the rotary wheel. As you can see here, by rotating this wheel, I can easily adjust the sewing height of the machine. The next important part is the fastening plate. As you can see here, it is a spring loaded plate. With the help of this fastening plate only, the machine is able to hold the cloth. Now we have removed the piece of cloth which was held inside the machine. As you can see here, there is already some stitches on this cloth. As I will be using the same piece of cloth for testing this machine, so I have to remove all the old stitches from this. With the help of a scissor, we will remove all the old stitches so that the new stitch and the old stitch doesn't get overlap when we are testing the machine. For removing the stitch, I just have to cut the initial thread and the last thread, and the between portion will come very easily, as you can see here. With this we have successfully removed the old stitch from the cloth piece, and now the cloth is ready for testing. Before moving to testing, we will be seeing how to install the thread in this machine. So here I am removing the thread which was already installed on the machine so that we can understand from the beginning how to install the thread. So the very first part is the thread reel. As you can see here, I have already removed the thread reel. Below the reel there is a spring. Make sure you place the spring in the same place where it was initially. Since we are speaking about the thread reel, I will be opening the bonus package which was provided with the machine. As you can see here, inside the bonus package already there are 2 more reels. We will keep these reels aside and see what other items are provided. There is an extra needle provided in the bonus package. So whenever your original needle breaks down, you can always replace it with this extra needle. Make sure you keep this extra needle in a safe place so that it doesn't hurt anyone. Next is this small aluminium part, the use of which I will be showing in the latter part of the video. The next item which you can see here is a long reel. Usually whenever you go market to buy the thread, you get it in the longer reels. So if you want to use the machine with a longer reel, you will be making use of this plastic piece, the longer one, as you can see here. Since I am using the small reels, I will be using the small plastic piece, as you can see here. This longer piece shall be used only if you want to work with the big size reel. So now we'll proceed with installing the smaller reel. We'll start with fixing the reel in the right place. Make sure you keep the spring behind the reel, as you can see here. Now we will pull out some extra thread and pass it through various places. The very first place where we will be passing the thread is a hole in the topper part of the machine, as you can see here. Next we will pass this thread through the circular portion, as you can see here. Make sure this thread goes in between the two steel discs. The next place where we will be passing this thread is a hook underneath the machine, and we will be making use of the aluminium part that came in the bonus package for this. As you can see here, I am passing the thread through the hook section underneath the machine. I will be making use of this aluminium part to pull the thread, as there is very minimum space there. With this we have successfully pulled the thread through the third section as well. Now the last part is pulling the thread through the needle. This is the toughest part and you need a lot of concentration, as you can see here. After a few minutes of trying, I was able to pull the thread through the needle as well. Friends, you might have noticed one thing here, that while I was pushing the thread through the needle, I inserted it from the outside towards the inside of the machine, but this is not the correct way. The recommended way is the reverse. The thread should be inserted from inside of the machine and it should exit towards the outside. But this section of the video was recorded just to show how to install the thread in the machine. So while testing the machine, that time we will insert the thread correctly. Towards the top of the machine you can see a screw like portion. With the help of this screw you can remove the old needle and put the new one. Just nearby to this screw there is another portion, as you can see here. This looks like a gear. With the help of this part you can adjust the tension in the thread. So while doing the stitching, if you feel the threads are too loose, you just need to tighten this part, and if you feel the threads are very tight, just loosen this part. So with this we have completed the thread installation for this machine. Now we will be putting the cloth inside the machine, for which we have to lift the fastening plate and put the cloth in the correct place. Also we have to insert the batteries inside the machine. As I informed you before, we need 4 AA size batteries to operate this machine. So I have taken 4 completely new batteries and I will be inserting them into the machine. The direction of the batteries are already marked on the cap of this machine, as you can see here. So now we have closed the battery compartment and it's time for a test run. We will unlock the operating switch of the machine, as you can see here, and press the switch. So as you have seen here, by just pressing the switch of this machine, we can easily do the stitching. We have removed the cloth from the machine by just lifting the fastening plate. So you can see the stitching here. You can see here a nice stitching on both the sides of the cloth. You can see the stitch marks. Now comes the very important part of this video, which is tying the knots. Without tying these knots, your stitching is incomplete and the thread is not firm. Your stitches can come out easily. For tying the knots, we have to turn back the cloth and we have to try to pull the thread towards the back side with the help of the aluminium piece which came in the bonus package. As you can see here, from the last thread I just pulled the thread towards the back side. Now this thread part which we have pulled back side, with the help of this thread only we have to tie the knot. So what I will do here, I will try to pass this thread through one of the threads which is before this thread. With the help of the aluminium part, I will just loosen the thread and pass it through and tie a knot, as you can see here. With this we have successfully tied the knot at one end of the stitch. Now we will move to the other end of the stitch. Same as we did before, first of all we will try to pull the thread towards the back side. Make sure you have enough thread left on the back side so that it makes it easy for you to tie the knots. As I had very small part of the thread on the back side, I just thought of increasing the length by opening 2-3 more stitches. So now as I have enough of thread on the back side, I am just proceeding with tying the knot. I will tie the knot in the same way as we did before. Same as we did before, we will loosen the previous thread and make a loop, and then we will pass the free end of the thread through this loop to make a knot. So as you can see here, we have successfully tied the knot at the other end of the stitch as well. We will just cut the extra thread with the help of a scissor. So with this our stitching is 100% complete. So you might have noticed that how important it is to tie the knots at both the end of the stitches. If you don't tie the knots after performing the stitching, then the thread will come out and your stitching will not be complete. As I said earlier, this type of machine is suitable only for small repair jobs. It's not recommended for long stitching. Also, whenever you are using this machine for any kind of stitching work, make sure you keep a gap of at least 10 seconds between each of your stitches. For example, if you have used the machine for 10 seconds, then you have to give another 10 seconds of rest before proceeding with your next stitch. With this we come towards end of this video. If you have any questions or queries related to this machine or related to this video, you are free to write it in the comment box below. I will try my best to answer it. If you like this video, click the like button and share it with your family and friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get notification of all our newly posted videos. Also friends, do check out the other videos posted on our channel. Thanks for watching.